Nama fa konya so de chieti for. Nama sa so afa konya so de wish me father a happy birthday. 21st August was his birthday, and that baby I will be anyame sure no nya okese. You've been there for us. The little we can say is anyame sure. Black, with a question as Bonti Waka Dikan in common with Bonti was trying to give some basic explanations, but send a clarity in a simple common. The difference between or the roles of an artist manager and a record label, you say simply first of all, say artist managers create and implement. Record labels provide funding. So when I say artist managers, they bring up ideas and they implement. What it means is that when it comes to promotion, marketing, distribution, they have a structure they want to go with. Maybe okay, you see release Watermelon on the 30th of December.
Yeah.
They releasing a radio promo. Radio promo started from Kumasefie. You have quite crash. Those strategies now are planning and you see it is based on, because the basic process of business does not change. It's from production, distribution, marketing and promotion. These 4 stages. Now strategies are them. So the 4 stages is the role of the record label.
Okay.
And the implementation as a strategic plan for enrolling these 4 stages, no, is the job.
Don't use it.
Hey,
Mina mekan ke we ka say Jani Zoo.
I would say is here there.
Mina mekan say ombra for manka. Obeka say me Jani.
Odaroma. Why? Also wouldn't my friend I would say
the person me chane say you can say business business bia wo akwanya, how do I say? E wo ekwan 4 ye fa so de ye.
Ekwan say
4. So the 4 stages of business production. Say you mad the corner ba. Say computers. A kind of first computers, and that's the production stage. Any distribution, yeah, computers na a kind of never first man call consumers no, that is or more be use computers no. A kind of never first they call more. That is the distribution stage. And a promotion and marketing. Yeah, the amount more they call or more person we use no. A kind of never first abon the Roma or BOPBA use say o me pebia to abenya wa. That is the promotion and marketing stage. Sa stages we no. Ye ka omo di sika shame per stage be a man it may come into life based on plans ayatra. It's what we call the record label. And now based on plans na yatra no strategies na yatra no omo chro no any from managers.
Okay.
Me patch what I say.
Okay.
Into no the implementation of each of the strategy based on stage be drew no. Stage na ye drew no. Plans near the by like how we want to go by the plans no or more plans near from managers. We can assassin be in better say mentals of every business.
Okay.
Into a business as a course. That is the fundamentals. Into a free obi CEO.
Okay.
CEO the head of managers in an organizational structure.
It's simple common sense.
That is it. Into no so the ba artists more and you say more. CEO is your general manager.
Okay.
Into management na so no. Ye chichema e ho ne what they now can now artists and repertoire. Your tour managers, your what do you call it? Legal way representatives. But legal representatives na so no be community be and so ye whole another structure on its own by your head of managers. But the ideas neighbor may they are running sound for your more handle each and every aspect of the organizational structure beyond and your friend manager no.
Okay.
But what I say? Into no call be MTN office here or branch managers. It be a tafo one manager, in shares one manager. But say ka Ashanti region in Abuma or more manager can say then. Oh, you can't MTN Ghana in Abuma or more CEO. So the CEO brings the ideas and policies. Then the managers in various branches make sure it is being implemented.
Another typical example here, what Shatawale just brought out in Chibia.
Yes.
With
structures, power, and the Marisi Akono. Into no, that is that. Into manager is very big as record label.
Okay.
pay.
Okay.
Me pastor what I said. That's if you call the basis of it.
Yeah.
But because record labels pays managers into no. And until with the normal business, my friend could be shareholders. Shareholders in the year what we are calling the record label. Okay, what's it said they will change when I see you discover I'm bit my phone way. Your phone way the before Opemsuo as a distributor near their 5-year POFM as promotional marketing near Koye into here say na shareholders in this canal then amamo dia Koye. So the CEO is the master brain behind whatever is being run.
Made in USA, assembled in China.
Perfectly. What we do is now coming to Wakamelo side now ubusan about distribution and publishing. Now in music, say this uncle you know because a crime na sanko fu ya kan the bed there so there are two sides.
Ba coupe am boy 2 minutes 30 seconds. We mu
nyina ba hu bi. Nti okay be
na menya.
Sa.
Na me go na me menya made.
So that very good. We say question. We say Ghana ye koye no man ye koye. So Ghana problem and before I count to work melody problem ye facing is say most of these performers in particular most of these performers like performer for no are a record label and at the same time they are the songwriters. But what I say, me back difference between publishing and distribution no hona obeti and that's how revenue generating. But person the two trim say you Ghana ha the entire brand say the performer no is most times the record label and at the same time the songwriter.
Success music.
As the manager, somebody not the no. About managerial hierarchy in terms of business, your friend road manager.
Okay.
The success music. Sako is the performer. He's also the record label.
He's also the record label
because he funds for BBI.
Yeah,
in Oko when Nimna Ugro industry, Snebeya. Yes, when there is division, that is when Adenimu do. Me bacha what I say.
And there's shared power.
Power no. Any mu yedu. Into Oku when na otias, any be all statias over the point by the sakode. But Oku when because you want the structures to work. Once I say about payment aspects, no so no. Because the payments determine the strength of each aspect of the sectors. And in this one company be was an entity. I'm function is as okay, even though me and may fund it, but that is the record labeler. Abibian chase kana ye beka wo record label funding any wo as a performance kana boom na eketwa.
Okay. Sako de no to us, no me can be sure.
Nti sako de
no. Say over the pombe.
We say over the pombe na oku anim then you come and own what we call success.
To we are for be ha. So over the pombe na if you are be ha.
Nti success no. Now say scan nyina ba na ye cha.
Later no be hui.
Yeah. Scanning now balance a child. Now you better success a free sako diem.
Okay. Success binyane die. Sako die binyane die.
Okay. What I say, that is the structure. Now yembra the payment aspect no. How confusing. How revenue is being generated.
Mama ne brofubi.
That is what we call royalties.
Split sheet
split sheet near one aspect of royalty.
Okay.
Hey, Charlie.
Wow. And in the choir, I be first when you scan and a friend royalties. No, but about royalties now, it is 2 in 3.
Opemsuo.
But 2 in 3, no, one aspect of it, no, can go so many times, determine on the possibility outcomes as and when the music grow. It's in the music. Nisa Michelle say it is in 2 folds when it comes to royalty split. Royalty ni omumienu. Ekwan sika faso eba.
Yeah.
Ba mienu no. Ba ko honoma it is an endless point based on the dynamics modern human befem.
Okay.
But 2 in 3 ending at 3. But obian on the nipa there, we are prone to so many things and opportunities. It's a opportunity be better, but just that you apply the principles of the second factor to deal with it.
Okay.
What I say, but it could be differently. Into 2 folds or mechanical royalties, and we have the publishing.
Okay.
Now mechanical royalties, no, it is the only royalties that comes out of sales of music, both digital and physical.
Okay.
Sales of music in a sense, medemenyoma co-distributing platform, they say they we can, and they are to Apple Music, and wako streaming. Uko streaming, so I see can a bet diabano. That is the mechanical side of it. And a split, no, so you say, and you no composition. Or more true no. And mind you, when we say songwriters beat makers are songwriters because they write sound. Into the say what music school there, they feel be music notes. Yeah, the musical symbols natural.
Yeah.
Based on the arrangements of it, determines the duration of a sound.
Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do.
And it's in our car. Sa organist no be drum anim na say ade bi wo
yeah.
So what kind of do re mi fa so la ti do
and that is the basis of creating sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the duration of each sound has a musical symbol of representation. It will be born yeah, say they have miss conversation where the film can produce some common and no then swag money be this uncommon. But I'm just saying say nipa no bo beat no some person what say so corner ko hu say publishing is assigned to publishers and songwriters. What it means is that nipa no bo beat no so chro no and until na nyom your musical notes are they representing notes na determine the stretch because say be am say the boy they go to school in a song a lyrics a language what you say
it mean say translate the beat so
no not that but beat you but me no mean yent mean translate beat no and they say way instrumentalist na obeba so say be obehi ti beat na de na adwen abo afa ho no or professional just say you tro in musical notes
if a symbol be the identify no
say na mpesa we
what in common say and you know writers are the beat makers and the what do you call it vocal written people no make a vocal because you need a vocal and a beat to make what we call a music. Okay. But in the nutshell no even a beat alone is a complete music.
That is lumba mo time nyana we nyina wo
yes
mechanical ne ho ni nyina
awo na tetina
na that lumba mo time na audio mark ne sa no man ho. So
there were it's the concept card we say mechanical royalties no. It is the sales of both digital and physical.
Okay.
Once I say sisi enti na mo de sa nyoma we nyina aba.
There be hold that. So you can physical.
Bro fu ya dey describe sara na e kire mo.
That time ni digital.
Ti na mpadu mu nyina ate de okay asesa am.
Send your tone CDs, ni your cassette. Yeah, but omo de no. So once I work at Kabibi, ubusan bibi. Now I wanted him to go there, but maybe an adwin free. So ubusan bibi say, "Se me distribute nyoma." Distributor no right
aye so right
so some guys say based on the deal you sign when it comes to records you're what we call record deal
phonetics
record no record record no
your record deal
phonetics and
you want a whole 360 deal no say whatever comes within the movement of the artist
to
a particular move time.
Okay.
But aside the air can in echi no. You bet me so amount pudio bi say fire on who ye fast you because we want you to look good and everything. Na sika bia bia fa ade bia about your image bia no. Ye beji bi.
But so it should come in a form as a contract and
yeah question now busa because of
me told me hona mama ona me dem ntohwe nyina aka ho
because question now busa for 34 dem so now 34 dem difference na ewom ni say they were not signing a 360 deal with labels mind you the labels are just the distributors.
Okay.
Record labels no one a distributors
yeah
but if it bit not kind of record label and our distributor based on at the crowd
send it okay all right it's
you feel be listen the entire despite mo e wosika to the point of money I say teteno. Now we were not leasing out our record, we were selling out our record.
Okay.
Until Lumba release the album no nim say ne dia.
Okay.
But what they akwa despite mom na interest CDs no. But on me could despite she say oh I feel try CD say bosumi wo try say bebu akonta ma me obebre nti na dada onim senior obetime twa copies bi apese wo twa na ton no bi anya bi atonti no
Mami say
50 million.
Ah.
I want to chip in something.
Yeah. Then we buy a friend pirating. Because nobody was the owner of the song at the moment in terms of its distribution, but owning the masters. Into the meko on the digitalization by no. Artists are no more masters in best started distributing through digitalization.
Okay.
Because there was no binding contracts
between
them. What would you say? And you know, me work or tired no lumba honum, and I will trust this tongue. And I'm a material crabby as I didn't see this, I'm a tongue egum. But won't me match me directly, say Aden Ameton. The only thing I bit my and say, all the alliances ever called Gamro. Na Gamro, Mama bear me, say me pirate.
Oh, okay.
Near betcha me.
But she said, oh, yes, sir, I meet my be children.
Straight away.
Because of
and I mean to me straight away. I'll just report to baby a tongue. And say you anywhere media, nipa we are. Or say any day or distribute no. No busa me then say what dia. Mami prove na mama mu prove no makoye free. But me prove na mama no makoye free no pese mo settle asem. Nti when am prove no ko kanta on ye free on. So what evidence e chere say utua me ka for sa prove na me prove chere stores na ye de court now prove na court ejetum okay we prove near no correct. For example everyone said Lumbaton album despite and then any despite mama could distribute no a typical case of it appear to N55 well Appears had the masters to the songs, then he distributed the songs to the digital platforms. Home mechanical royalties but senka ye ba publishing side no and Appears no almost sort it out and can be any because ABA so now mechanical royalties no it is owned by the performer and the record label. Omumi pe. The author nyom no any the odisi kama edukotua anyom ne ka ono ne dia nti sa aspect no yesa what we call collaboration we a beat maker me a performer black achro nyom mama me person koto nyom maku minister me betua we kama na e beat ama miss boy any bo beat no na yen distribute nyom na me no watch iska no nti me no watch iska means that I'm not giving you any money up front. Termination is first on the contract.
Yeah, sure.
Nyoma Kenya mechanical royalties, asumesi royalties, distribution we bekoha, publishing we bekoha. Se me yen nyom de to baby a bibi wo ho a ebema mesa nyoma we nyina na se bibi ani ho sa age mi mum na me ye de to ho sa
bibi ani ho
ba wo na fa se o nyom na wo be ye de ato ho sa
bibi ani ho chere sa o but and near me what my son man existing say wo na wo hwehwe
me ha it me park kusise. Does this buttress the point say any musician coming up needs a record label?
No.
And now any musicians coming up needs a management team?
Ghana didn't na yebre. Also besides this didn't na Ghana yebre.
Answer.
Me answer say yebre because say most of the performers SI record labels.
Okay.
SI. So and I'm a child. The stretch of the hierarchy determines how big the company is. It is up so that big and quadia.
Then now here record label.
No, so na the need of record label, it's not about somebody putting money in you. Sarkodie is big. He's not under any record label.
It is Sarkodie himself automatically.
Kyle has a record label.
Because the ultimate fund for the production.
But I think I'm saying, Opemsuo emu stretch here, you need to create those entities. Senior bear money accumulated no can go to every aspect of it. But at the end, you are the owner. In business, there is a saying that every business is an entity.
Okay, in Tinasa